And good midday to you. Welcome again to Midday with the Pastor. You know who the pastor happens to be. Glad to be here with you in the midday. Got a slight headache today. Well, shit. Um, we keep on going, hoping that your evening and your night. Uh, so, we had an exciting show last night. I hope that Cucumber Pam called us again on tonight, hoping to have another very interesting show for you on tonight. Now, and please, you know, we got to, don't come on my page, please ask me what the topic is. Wholesale braiding hair. If you say anything else dumb, your ass going. Don't ask me what the topic of the show is. If you too ignorant to stay there and listen, then dumbass, you too dumb to even be on my page. Because if you stay here long enough, I'm sure you'll get what the topic is. Now, one more time, and your ugly ass is gone. We know where all the weave in your business is going to on your damn head. Okay? Now, today's show, I want to help somebody. I want those of you around the country to get your pencil and your paper together. Since yesterday, I've been dealing with an issue here in Memphis. And then I got just concerned about some things that was going on. And I found out that there are some ways that people around the country who need assistance in their rental property can get assistance from being evicted. Okay. Um, we're living at a time, man, where there are millions who are going through hard times. I mean, you're experiencing hard times. It's just hard for you. Money has dried up. Okay. Wholesale, you gone, bro. I'm just tired of you shit. Somebody tell me that I don't play and I don't joke. Okay, unless I want to. We ain't friends. Yeah, we ain't friends. So don't act like we friends, buddies and pals. Uh, and again, you don't do that to white people. So there are people who just going through, man. I mean, I'm hearing story after story after story to the level that I just and I pushed the wrong button. Said fuck it. Let me push this one. I'm assuming how this shit smooth as a motherfucker though. I be playing with the buttons. God damn it. Okay, there I am. I be playing with buttons, um, and I hit the wrong one. But there are so many people that are hurting. There are people who don't know where the next meal is coming from. They don't know how they're going to pay their rent. So a friend of mine, close friend of mine, yesterday she called me. and told me that in her apartment complex, they had placed a notice on her door and many other doors in the apartment complex. And I've come to find out that this is happening with people all over the Memphis and the Shelby County area. Okay, I'm just hearing that this is something that is going on. People are being placed under intimidating factor. Okay, they're being intimidated by people who own rental properties. And when I got the call, you know, I was told that I knew that the rent was paid. Okay, one thing for sure, I knew that this person's rent was paid, and I think maybe it was a day late, maybe a day late, and there was a balance of about $70. Okay, that was a $70 balance. So they put a note in her door, and the note said, big old red note. Okay, the note said, "Are you moving? You have not made arrangement on the balance of $70." The $70 again was the 10% that they charge you the day after. Um, yeah, so the rent was paid, but that was the $70 because you paid a day late. Um, so are you, where it says now, are you moving? You have not made arrangements on your balance of $70. Uh, your things will be set out if payment is not made by the end of the business day, 12/29/20. Please visit the office today. Okay. When we set you out, we will not stop. Kindly, the management. First of all, that is totally illegal. The document is totally illegal. In the state of Tennessee, and as in most states, but I know for a factor, here in the state of Tennessee, I don't give a damn if it's $50 or $500. There is due process. The management company, your rentor, has to file an FED of eviction paperwork in the court's office. Then, after it is filed, it has to be placed off to a sheriff or to a process server. They have to serve you. There is time, usually a week before you appear in court. Then, if you go to court, you ain't got no money, and there is a judgment against you. You have 10 business days under the law in the state of Tennessee. You have 10 days to move. After the 10 days, then the management company does have the right to evict you. Okay? That's under the law. So I called, and it's called the Park Apartments here in Memphis. I made a call to them. And I said to them, I talked to a black guy by the name of Brandon. And Brandon knows who I am, and I talked to Brandon. I said, now this rent here is paid. In fact, I know for a fact that this rent is paid. I don't know whether it was paid a day late or what. Okay. Uh, let's talk, pay attention, and you're gonna listen to me now. Listen to me. Well, she was late. That's okay. $70. So you place a note on her door that says that you want to set her out. Yes, we're gonna set her out. Uh, if she ain't paid. I say you do know that that is illegal. I said, now I want you to understand you're not talking to an ignorant Negro. Neither are you talking to one of the many Mexicans that you have living in your apartment complex that don't know the law or they're fearful because they may be here illegally. You're talking to someone who, Brandon, is very much versed in the law. You can't do a motherfucking thing, okay, without due process. Well, we done mailed the paperwork. I said, I don't mean shit. Your mailing process and she has not been served does not mean shit. Not shit. It doesn't mean a thing. There has been no service whatsoever. None. I said, now, here's what she's going to do. Next week, your rent is due by the 5th. She'll pay you by the 5th. And she'll pay you the 70 additional dollars. Now, they didn't mail it comments. They went around plastering red pieces of paper on your door to embarrass you. It's called intimidation. They sit there to harass people. So after he knew who I was, and he knew I wasn't an ignorant Negro or a dumb Mexican that did not know his rights. Well, we gonna let her do. Now you ain't gonna let her do shit. The law. No, no. Before he told me that, he says the courts gave us special permission. I said, dumb. See, now you testing my intelligence. I said, dumb motherfucker. The courts do not have the power to change a state statute. Only the legislators can change the statute. So you want to do better than that shit that you're doing right now. So it ended up, he knew I was right. And that was nothing he was doing. And he knew it was a scare tactic. But what I'm hearing is that in many apartments in this area, they're doing that. This apartment, um, uh, the the apartments are owned by a company called DJ Acquisitions. I think I'll call them. Let me, let me call them. 305 number, so they're in Florida. Thank you for calling DJ Acquisitions Corporate Office in sunny South Florida. Please choose from the following list of options so that your call can be routed to the appropriate department. For Florida residents, please press option 1. For Georgia residents, press option 2. I got no for all these people. For Tennessee residents, press option 3. For the billing department, press option 4. I think they said Tennessee. Thank you for calling DJ Acquisitions. Please leave a message with your name, telephone number, and the nature of your call. Your message will be forwarded to the appropriate Let's see if I can try another way. So what if I hit zero? Who is this calling me? Please tell me why you're calling me. Sir, that's not what. Sir, first of all, that's not what I'm talking about. Do you not know I'm on? I'm doing my show right now. Okay. Check with me back in about an hour. Okay. Yes, sir. All right. All right. Thank you, sir. Um, I don't think they want to be talked to, but I don't. I think that these companies have set up these scams of intimidation, not only in Memphis, but across the country. Okay. Um, they Let me see if there's any other number on here. Let's try option four, the billing department. Okay. So the number is a runaround number. They don't wish to talk to anybody but who they want to talk to. Okay. They don't want to talk to the residents of these apartments. And I talk to the apartments company, and they're a bunch of idiots at the park apartments. Okay. I've spoken with them. Um, and they bank on you not knowing your rights. But I'm going to give you something now that's going to help some people. You got your pencil and your paper. If you are facing an eviction and you've already been to court and there is a judgment against you and you don't know what you're going to do, I'm going to show you how to stop them from setting your stuff out. I want you to Google, or unless you go to my Facebook page, I posted this one of the forms. It's called the CDC Declaration Form. That's good throughout the whole US of A. The CDC Declaration Form. The CDC director, Dr. Reginald, what was his name, Ryan Field, he signed earlier this year a declaration determining that the eviction of tenants could be distributing and be detrimental, rather. I can't read my writing. Detrimental to public health control concerning the spread of the COVID virus. If you have a judgment against you, fill out this form. Give this form. This is a moratorium by the CDC. Take this form to your landlord, whether you're in a house. This is only for residents. This ain't for businesses. Take this moratorium, take this form to your landlord. I would tell you, when you give this document to your landlord, that you videotape yourself with your phones so that they cannot say that they did not get the form from you. You can look it up. You can Google it also. CDC, Center for Disease Control, but it's the CDC declaration form. Okay? The CDC declaration form. Take the form, fill out the form, take that to your, does this form apply to people buying? Yes. No, sir. It only is for people who are renters. Okay. If anyone comes to your home to process an illegal eviction, you usually call the police. The police will. Well, no one's supposed to come to your house and you have not had due process of law. That's the first thing, C.W. Brown. If you haven't had process of law. But in this case, even if you've been to court and your 10 business days will be up tomorrow, take the form today to your landlord. And under federal law, they cannot evict you. Okay? It's that. Just Google it. If you don't believe me, because the white man ain't told you. If the white man said, you ain't got no doubt. Google it. Okay? CDC declaration form. Fill that form out and place it with them. Videotape yourself here. Now, let me go back to Memphis for just a minute. A friend of mine, lifelong friend, we've been buddies, we've been friends since we were children, is a General Sessions Court judge. He woke me up out of my sleep about a couple of hours ago. He's a judge, and he's seen the wedding information, and he's heard about the wedding, me and Mayo getting married. And he called to Jones me. He called to tell me, he said, well, man, look, I can have you married by 12 o'clock. You ain't got to have no wedding and all that. I said, man, I'm stuck with the wedding now. I got to go. But if anything happens, I'll call you. I said, but let me ask you a few things while I got you on the line. And he is a judge. He is a judge that on a daily basis handles FEDs. Okay. I said, tell me about the paper. I told him about the paperwork. He said, there's nothing that they can do as far as that paperwork is concerned. But he went on to say that the Tennessee Supreme Court has closed all of the civil courts until February. Okay. So even if they file against you right now, if you miss your note on the 5th of next month, They can't do anything, it can't be heard. Okay, because as of right now, they are not returning to court until the 1st of February. When they return to court in February, they've got to deal with the stuff that is already filed. Okay. And it will probably be March before it happens. Now, I'm not telling you not to pay your rent if you can afford it. Please don't get that from me. If you can afford to pay your rent, then pay it. Okay. But if you're going through hardships, if you have lost your job, if you just don't have the money, then use the law to your benefit. Get the C form if there has already been a declaration against you. You got a court date. You won't be heard. Okay. You won't be heard on that court date. They're going to have to give you another court date because, as the judge told me this morning, and again, I've known him, we've known each other. I may be maybe 3 years older than each other. We grew up 2 houses apart. We went to the same church. We've been friends forever. Okay. He played organ at my mama's funeral. We just that type. Okay. And again, if you can pay your bills, pay them. We all get behind. I've lost over $100,000 this year. Okay. In advertising and other things that I do, revenue. So I know we all get behind. We have to rob Peter to pay Paul, but some of us done rob Peter so much. Peter see us coming and say, look, I ain't got shit. I ain't got a motherfucking thing. Go on. You might as well go and shoot me because I ain't got shit. But I thought that I would do this today to help somebody, to take the stress, because not knowing how you're going to pay your rent can be very, very uh, stressful. Okay. That can be very, very stressful. So that was the reason I didn't want to do no bullshit ass shows today. Nothing that was gonna make you laugh and all that shit. Um, just want to put some facts out there to save our people. See, everybody watching me, you know somebody. If it ain't you, thank God it ain't you. Okay. Be grateful this month it ain't you. But you don't know what next month is going to bring. This pandemic thing that we're going through is not going to be over in 2 or 3 months. I'm mighty afraid that it's not. New Year's Eve, I will have my ass hit the house. Y'all go out and party if you want. Uh, I ain't going. Here in Memphis, the zoo finna close. I swear for God, they're closing the zoo. They ain't gonna even let your ass in there with the giraffes, the elephants, the lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my! They finna close the zoo. I don't think it'll be over by March because one of the things that has not happened, and if we deal with this vaccine, the numbers are not that was projected are not being used. They want us to raise money for the zoo, and I thought that the zoo was under the city, and that the zoo is a part of the budget of the city of Memphis. So, I don't know what they want to give the lion, tigers, and the bears. Uh, And I don't know whether Gumbo the elephant and all them, Dumbo, whatever his name is, they get the COVID or anything of that nature. Um, but we've got to be very, very careful. Many of you are getting your $600 stimulus checks. Use your check wisely. Okay? Use your check wisely. The checks are going out. I'm just going to do some things, looking at some things on the news. Yeah, there's zoo temporary closes. Um, uh, if you need an ambulance in this city, I don't know about in other cities, they lining up at the hospital. Okay, the emergency rooms are over jammed with COVID individuals. They're not even taking you in ambulances now unless you're deadly ill. I knew a lady had a serious accident a couple of weeks ago. Tore her car up. You ain't finna die. Oh, you ain't finna die. You say, okay, all right, we're going home. They wouldn't even take her to the hospital. Okay. All right, I'm gonna open up the phone lines. I've got to be off there on time today. I've got some business I must handle. 901 If you like to call in with midday with the pastor. Hell, I got the Thaddeus Matthews show thing up. Those had I hit the button, it didn't come on. But hell, it's still the Thaddeus Matthews show, just the midday uh, version. Uh, so it's still the Thaddeus Matthews show. Call me now if there's some question or something that you want to comment on. As we are discussing this particular topic. I know the room would be crowded if I'm doing just a regular show and shit. But this is something I think that you need to have out there. And you need to be aware of what is going on. People are dying from the COVID virus, and many of our young people think that you're going to live forever. You don't wear no mask. You having parties and things at your house. Can't have no party. I don't want to be at nobody's party. I don't. I ain't going to nobody's house. I don't know. So um, hmm, I want you. If you have any comments on this, so go on, give me a call. Hmm, okay. I was reading something here on uh, Facebook. Any comments? And how are you dealing with the COVID? Um, are you being safe? And as far as what I'm dealing with today in this hour, dealing with the renters uh, information, is it something that's going to be helpful to you? Is it something that you will pass on to somebody else so that they will know exactly what is going on? Um, I have not taken the vaccine. I am not led as of this moment to take uh, the vaccine. I made a post about the renters thing about an hour ago. As of right now, I see it's 104 persons who have shared it on their page because this is a very serious thing. Yeah. Until you've had yourself set out on the street, you don't know how it feels. Somebody comes in your house and take your stuff out and put your stuff on the streets. You don't know how that feels. And while I paid my expenses last month, damn, couple of days is a whole new first of the month. It's a whole new first of the month. Them bills start all over again. Mm. Can I hear from you today? And I know this is a serious subject. It ain't like what I normally would do this time of day. But I think that this was most needed today. If you are in an apartment complex and they're giving you one of them bullshit ass letters, you tell them motherfuckers to kiss your ass and tell them you know better. You know what the law says. Okay? And the law says that you're bullshitting. That's what you tell them. The law say you're bullshit. Okay? And this is the only apartment that someone has given me the name of. So I don't know what is happening in some other apartments here in the city of Memphis. As you saw, I tried to call, and somebody told me that they had a Facebook page with the name of the actual owners on it. So I'm going to try um, to find out what that Facebook page is. But their company is called DJ Acquisitions out of Florida. And I'm just trying to figure out, is this a practice? Does this company practice intimidation? Are they trying to threaten people uh, into paying them? Let's see. I'm just looking. Somebody told me to look at something on Facebook, and for some reason I don't see that person. Let's see, what's his name? I don't see that person on Facebook, but I'll be watching out for that person. And as soon as they raise their head, I will block them. Okay? Arbiters, how you doing, man? I see you on Facebook. I was looking for this guy. I don't see him, but if he does raise his head will go off. I can assure you that. All right, I don't see him. So if you can pay your rent, just say, Lord, thank you. I'm blessed. Um, I'm blessed, and you are blessed. If you can pay your rent, um, then you are blessed. Oh, you're so blessed. All right, let me hear from you though, because I'm leaving exactly in 20 minutes. 901-231-9239. 901-231-9239. And churches can't help you now. Churches can't help you. Uh, you ain't been going to church act, so don't just go to the church act for some money. Uh, DJ Acquisition does have a Facebook page, but the last post on the page was February 2019. Well, damn. Uh, but I'm trying to. Somebody said gave me the name. It was on a post with the name of the owners of that property. But I want everybody that is a rental to know what your rights are. Okay, the people have a right to get their money. Okay. Well, the church ain't supposed to give you. Let me say this. Lisa said many churches weren't helping before. Do you help the church? Hmm. Do you help the church? Do you go to the church? When you go, do you give anything? Because uh, it takes money to even help folk. But many churches right now, you ain't got it. Small churches, like mine, my church will help. My church ain't never had it. Okay, you have to, you have to be a member. I mean, members do come before outside folk. Okay, members, members do. Okay, uh, yeah, right. Right now, folk ain't going to church. Folk wasn't wanting to go to church in many cases. No way. But now that the pandemic is going on, a lot of folk ain't going to church. There are many churches that have old money. But churches, little bitty churches like mine with just a few folks that come physically. I mean, my biggest uh, showing is on social media. And 99% of them, 99.5% of them ain't giving nothing. Okay. So, you can't expect the church right now, even if you're a member of a church, unless you are a part of a big mega church, you can't expect anything. And even if you're a member of a nigga church, what's a nigga? Mega church, you still can't expect much because you ain't the only somebody that's in the office saying, I need some help. So we've got to do something uh, for ourselves in our various communities around the country. Um, I ain't gonna lie, Pastor. I only went because my best friend is a pastor and would ask me to go. Okay, yeah. I ain't got but a handful of folk, and they don't give. They don't care. People don't understand that giving is how you receive. You reap what you sow. You don't give nothing, you don't get nothing. So, I'm just dedicated to what I do. If I wasn't dedicated, I'd walk away from this pastoring thing in a heartbeat. If I didn't think God would be seriously upset with me for not following what He told me to do, I leave it alone. I moved my studio to the house, I got in the building and I just, you know, the guy rented me a building that I didn't know at the time I was getting it. The air wasn't working. I got the air fixed. Then they got winter time. Well, no heat in the building. And Dale and I worked in that office in that church over a month, and it was just cold. I mean, just cold. Old building holes there. So I said, Dale, what we gonna do? And I did not want to move my shit here. I moved my studio to the house. Uh, Finally got new piping, new gas piping in the church, but the inspector, city inspector, has not come out yet, and I can't get a gas meter uh, until uh, I get it inspected. So, you know, and basically, for the last 4 or 5 years, it's only been me and Dale that handle the business of the church because we ain't got nobody else. We ain't got nobody else satisfaction. Oh, I'll get folks that come and ask me, uh, 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 bury your mamas and bury your daddies and uh, feed them, and we have food drives and we do toy drives. We did toy drives over 2 years ago. Uh, but man, I got burned out. And they'll come and they'll hear me preach, and I preach my ass off. And you put in $5 or $10, and you get jobs. Okay. See, I know what it is to have Sundays and you don't even raise $50. Okay. Oh yeah, I've had some good Sundays. But folk are not coming to church now. Okay. Folk are not coming to church. Uh, I was on the air Monday. I hadn't been to church. I went to church Sunday. Guy called me. No, he was walking by. Might have heard me mention this. This fella, whoever this is, has been calling me all damn day. To accept, press 1. To send voicemail, press now, 2. You've got your opportunity to say something. To accept, press okay. 1. To send a voicemail. To replay your connect you. We'll try to connect you. We'll try to connect you. Okay. Okay, whoever you are, info, fuck you. Um, I was, guys said, an older guy, about 8 years old, activist, walked by the church living there. Man, I believe you meet out here. So I got up and I drove to the church, and the utilities had been cut off at the church. The They didn't accept the extension. Now, mind you, I paid the bill. The bill was $608 and some cents. I did not want to pay it, but I told Dale, I said, look, go ahead on. Well, our source now on what? What the fuck are you talking about? Let me just go ahead and block this number from Florida out of my phone. from Crystal River, Florida. Just block you. So I went on down there and paid the $608. I took their take it off the church card. And just go ahead on and do it. Because the money, I put the money on the card. So, shit, just gonna do it. But you get tired of doing for folks. You do. It was a little cool in the church, but I was not going to. Sunday morning, I preached for, 3 people Sunday morning. Hundreds online, but physically 3 people in a building that I paid the rent on. We ain't even making enough money to church to pay the rent on the building. It comes out of my pocket. So it bothers me when I hear people calling preachers pimps and you don't know what the fuck you talking about. When Dale told me last year, I said, Dale, how much money have I invested into this ministry in the 4 years that we've been here? We had that great big old building. And she gave me a figure that personally out of my pocket, I had spent $504,000. I spent $500,000 to educate, inform, and have a church. And I'm tired. I keep saying, Lord, you said it's going to get better, but I'm tired. $500,000 of my money. That's really when I went into it. I wasn't worried about what no preacher said. I had my own money. I didn't have to get no Church of God in Christ, no Baptist church, okay to do what I was going to do, because I didn't need them. And the people came initially because they thought it was a show. They thought it was a publicity stunt. But I had made a commitment to God. So it bothers me when you talk about all preachers are pimps. I lived in a 3,000 square foot house. That I reduced myself down to a house about 1,700 square feet. For ministry, for helping folk. I had a brand new Cadillac and Mercedes. I gave up my Mercedes for ministry. Now, damn, I'm tired now. Because if you leave it to church folk and black folk, they want to see the black preacher live in a shack. You're a motherfucking lie. They want the black preacher to be on a skateboard, scooter, old dried out church van. And people would tell you that like Jesus was poor. Jesus wasn't broke. Jesus had a treasurer. How do you think they moved around and lived in all them places that they were living? You know, and I sat back and I listened to what folks said about me. And I'm so glad I got a thick skin. And I've been in this business long enough to understand motherfuckers don't give a damn about you. They give a damn about what you can do for them. That's all they care about. I have no circle of friends. My circle is a dot. Okay? I don't run with nobody. That's why I'm satisfied to be at home and watch my TV when I ain't working. So when folk come to me about you, the pastor, you ought to do this, man, you can kiss my motherfucking ass. I done gave. I done gave my last. My very last. When I moved out of that house, massive house, that I was comfortable in, and moving to what I'm living in now, what I'm living for me is beneath me now. Well, I'm glad to have somewhere to live. But I told me the other day, we gotta go get a big house. What a big yeah, I can't stand this. Cause God prepared me for better than this. I worked too hard. And I worked too hard not to enjoy the fruits of my labor. I ain't gonna never work just to pay no damn bills. Everybody gonna get some of my money but me. That's foolish. That's real foolish. I'm gonna take me some vacations next year. I'll do this little thing wherever I travel to. If I'm on a ship, I'll buy that time that they have on the ship so that I could this Wi-Fi, I buy Wi-Fi so that if I'm out in the middle of the Caribbean, I can do this. But you know, no matter who I help in this city, and I'm at the point I hate Memphis, Tennessee. I'm doing. If I was 10 years younger, I'd leave this motherfucker in a heartbeat. I would. But I'm 63. Ain't no need me trying to go nowhere and start all over again. I'm waiting for the right deal. I'm hoping the deal comes. You know, I used to enjoy getting over and going to that church building. Got to the place I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it. I was trying to figure out Yeah, it's 2 o'clock. I'm waiting for Mel to get here because where we're going, we got to go together. Hey, Taj, next year's about me. It's about me. It's about me. I've asked God to let me acquire everything that I have a desire for. Yeah. Mm, I am. I'm tired of dealing with ungrateful people. I got a building, that church building that I rent over $1,000 a month, and I ain't got nothing else going on. I can't get people to assist me in programs and things of that nature. And my doctor had told me that the stress of doing everything I was doing, and I don't know if I ever mentioned it on there before, I started having problems in the sight of my right eye back in March, April. I've been dealing with some shit. I dealt with that old church building. I've been through that war with that particular pastor. I was spending at least $8,000 to $10,000 a month on that church out of my pocket. And, and in my right eye, I started to, I thought my glasses were nasty or scratched up. I'd had them for a while. I went to give me some more glasses. Then they told me a blood vessel behind my eye had bust. So they sent me to a specialist. And the specialist, like I said, these folks don't do much. Always give me a second opinion. The specialist says, you got blood behind your eye. I said, what caused that? He said, stress. Stress. So they sent me to a doctor. I mean, it's better now. I ain't been in a couple of months. That I take a shot in my eye at $500 a shot. But next year, I just ain't gonna stress. And I'm asking God to show me if I need a building or not. Do I just need to become the world pastor and not just the local pastor? Yeah, my blood pressure was high. I was having some days 6 months ago that, and I started drinking a lot of water. Somebody told me about it, and I didn't believe them at first, but it does work. Pomegranate juice. I was having some days that my blood pressure was at stroke level, and I wasn't getting proper rest. And now my blood pressure went to the doctor last week. Blood pressure was down. Some of the swelling was going down. I take them P pills, but it was still staying there. I was having problems breathing. So they changed my medication. I started taking some medication twice a day. But that pomegranate juice brings my pressure down. Let me see. Cut the alarm off. Okay. Okay. Uh, so I'm just I'm making some decisions. Where can you find pomegranate juice? I get mine at Walgreens. Okay. Um, yeah. I get mine at Walgreens. I get the big jug. Um, is, yeah. Uh, yeah, you can get it at most health food places. But again, uh, now give me that big bottle of pomegranate juice in a glass. Pour me a glass, but bring the bottle. Bring that big bottle here. Um, so as we prepare, and I don't know what I'm gonna do for the last show of the year, but we all got something to be thankful for, and I've decided that it's all about me next year. You can only do so much for people anyway. But I used to drink a, a small glass of pomegranate juice every day. Bring it here so I can get off the air. Um, huh? I think it should be a big one in there behind all that Evan Williams. Praise the Lord. Gotta have some eggnog. It's that time. It's that time of year for eggnog. You got it. It's all gone. Ain't no pomegranate in there. That small glass. That small cup gone too. Did I drink? I might have drank all that too. Remember, get some pomegranate while we're gone. But pomegranate does work. All right. I'm going to get ready to get off of this uh, so that I can go and handle some marital business that I've got to handle. Uh, Lonnie called me today, Judge Lonnie Thompson, and I was asleep. Give me some black socks too. And Lonnie says that he can save me some money. He told me to tell you that we could have been married by 12 o'clock today, and I could save all them thousands of dollars. And that since we've been lifelong friends, he wanted to do it for me. I said, well,
he can officiate the wedding.
No, I don't want no judge to wait. No. I need niggas hooping at the at the wedding. All right, y'all. I'm finna wind it on down. So I take offense, and that's when I took offense at the beginning of the show. That girl wanted to know, am I a pimp? No, I look like I'm the hoe because I'm the one that's spending all the money. Amen. So I just can't do it no more. I just can't do it. But I can't give up my commitment to God. That's something. Ooh, but the stress. What do you think about the corona? Here's a motherfucker at the end of my show asking me, what do I think about the corona? Motherfucker, I've been talking about the coronavirus for months. Where the fuck your ass been? Is COVID real? Why you motherfuckers asking me some dumb shit like that? Where you stupid motherfuckers come from? That's when I go and cuss motherfuckers out and I feel good. I get the stress off of me because I'm tired of dealing with dumb motherfuckers. Motherfucker, you see all these motherfuckers dying. Is it real? Well, motherfucker, when it hit your goddamn house, you answer that goddamn question. How the fuck a motherfucker gonna ask you some ignorant ass shit like that? You got to be the ignorant motherfucker that's been on the goddamn page the goddamn day. Is the COVID real? Damn. Why your dumb ass want to show up at the end of my goddamn show? Shit, I bet you got your left shoe on your right foot. Dumb motherfucker. Where these dumb folk come from? All right, let me get up here. I gotta go take care of some business. I see folks still coming on the sites, on all the sites. Uh, but I've been here a whole while. You join me at 7 o'clock on this evening. Okay. How do I know COVID is real? Bitch, I don't look. Bitch, just go somewhere and die. Get it and go somewhere and die, and then send us a letter back and let us know everything is real. How do I know? Bitch, cause they dying, motherfucker. Ooh, God damn it. How you be that dumb? What did you wake up that dumb this morning, or did a dumb spell? Did the dumb witch come by your house and said, "Whoop, you dumb today"? Bitch, you gotta be retarded. You gotta be retarded. You gotta be slow. See, I be trying to be nice. I've been nice. I've been intelligent, intellectual, all show. But then the dumbest motherfucker in whatever town she lives in shows up. You don't believe in COVID. Bitch, I don't give a fuck what you believe in. I don't believe your mammy will say and take that cum and allow it to stay in her ass and give birth to a dumb motherfucker like you. Damn. Let me go. 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 She don't believe COVID is real. Bitch, if you say anything else, I'm gonna just block your ass. I'm just waiting for you to say something else. Come on, say something else so I can block it. Come on. Come on. Come on, dumb motherfucker. Come on. Please say something. There you go. That's cap. Okay, there you go, bitch. There you go. We all said bye to that bitch. I'm finna go. Ooh. See, y'all won't let me. Was that a man? That's the ugliest? Well, okay. That was a man looked like a girl. She wasn't even a good sissy then. Shit. Whew. Okay. Y'all won't let me be nice. And I try so hard. I be, I be trying. Okay. All right, y'all. I gotta go. We'll do this thing. Let me see if I can do this thing over here. I fucked up over here earlier today. Uh, whew. I made it through the whole show. I hadn't cussed nobody out really doing the show. Don't forget your blood pressure. I'm gonna go get me some goddamn. I'm gonna get me a whole jug of goddamn pomegranate and set it right here this evening. Shit. Oh.
Put the medicine in your pocket.
Do what?
The medicine's over.
Yeah, but I ain't ate nothing.
I said put it in your
Okay.
pocket.
All right. All right. So, I be trying, Jesus. Lord, I be trying, Jesus. You send these ignorant motherfuckers down here to worry me. Okay, is it a test? Is it a test? I know the song say, yield not to temptation, for the yielding is the sin. But Lord, you need to quit sending me these dumb motherfuckers down here fucking with me. Amen. All right. Well, y'all join me tonight. Okay. J Bad, to your mammoth's house. That's where we're going, to your mammoth's house. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck what they actually do. That's where we're going, to your mammoth's house. Come on by your mammoth's house. We'll be at your mammoth's house. Okay? I'll be the guy in the pretty big black Cadillac at your mammoth's house. It ain't the Undertaker. The bitch ain't dead yet. See, y'all started me. Okay? Y'all started me. Will y'all let me alone? Let me alone and let me be nice. All right. Let me see. I want to hit 7 over here. Whew. And Facebook, I'm going to get rid of you all, and YouTube, I'm going to get rid of y'all, and in just a second, I'm going to get rid of these motherfuckers here over here on Instagram as well. Did y'all enjoy? Bye. Kiki, KIB.
Are you in search of more
I'm
clients
your
and
witch.
customers? Are you
Bitch,
looking
you
to
can't
make a
even
positive
talk.
financial move?
You can't
Then you
speak.
need to advertise with the Cussing Pastor. The Cussing Pastor
No,
offers
can't
both
be no
radio
witch.
and television
Can't do it.
advertisement at low rates. Packages are
Can't no
also
motherfucker come
available.
in and ain't got no
If you're an
business.
entrepreneur, long-standing or startup, have a franchise,
Invitation.
co-op, or if you just want more exposure, get ready to take your business to the next level. The Cussing Pastor puts your items or ideas in front of an audience that's willing and ready to buy.
Huh?
It's okay to have a great product or service, but it's no good
I got
if
on
no
driving
one sees it. Get seen on the screen with the
I just
Cussing
can't find the
Pastor.
goddamn time.
Call 901-647-6055. Are you ready to move your business to the next level? Get the exposure and promotion that it deserves. Want to stand out on TV and radio and catch the audience of millions of viewers and listeners? Advertise with the Cussing Pastor. Call 901-647-6055. Again, that's 901-647-6055.
We can't use your EBT card.
And starting for your home team. Tonight's starting lineup. Oh, the slam dunk with the crossover. The no-look pass. With the assist. Behind the back. The alley-oop. And he brings the hammer in the paint. He brings down the house. The razzle-dazzle. From beyond the arc, 3-point. And the crowd goes wild.
All right, I'll see y'all this evening. Bye. Give me some. My mouth is. I
Co-worker get her son out of jail, and a friend of mine referred us to Tiger Bonding Company. Neither one of us knew what to do to get the process started. The staff at Tiger Bonding informed us of what was required and professionally guided us through the process. The agents at Tiger Bonding turned a stressful situation into a pleasant experience. I recommend to anybody that needs the service of a bail bond company to call the dependable and reliable Tiger Bonding.
Are you looking to relocate your home or your business? Do you need someone that's professional, affordable, and reliable? Then you need to call Movers and More at 331-0063, 901-331-0063. Movers and More specializes in both commercial and residential relocation. They have 25 years of experience and are open 7 days a week. They also offer free estimate and all-distance moving. Call Movers and More, 901-331-0063, 901-331-0063. Whether you live in Memphis or anywhere in the country, security is an important feature. And that's the reason, whether it's your home or whether it's your business, you need to entrust your security to a company that can get it done just the way it needs to be done. That's the reason I entrust my home security and my business security to Shoney's Electronic Repair. In a city like Memphis, your security, your protection, your life, your safety is very important. Let me tell you one of the features that I really enjoy is being able to take my cell phone, and before I arrive at my house or even here at the church, I can see completely around the building. And that's important, especially for you ladies on your way home by yourself. You can see who's around your house, in front of your house, and even if there's someone on the inside of your house. I'm telling you, Shoney's Electronic Repair is the company that you need to call right now. They also provide monitoring so that if anyone does break into your home or your business, the police is notified immediately. They also have the video doorbell, so when someone pushes your button and goes ding-a-ling, well, you can see them and you can talk to them anywhere in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, if safety is an issue at your home or your business, pick up that phone right now and call Shoney's Electronic Repairs, area code 901-826-6447. That number one more time for your complete safety is 901-826-6447.
Hello, I'm Delphine Polk, owner of DP Enterprises, better known to you as Fix It Dale, from the Thaddeus Matthews TV show, only shown on the Cussing Pastor TV network. DP Enterprises is a multifaceted company that specializes in resumes, portfolios, contracts, business planning, consulting, voiceovers, videography, commercial editing, poetry writing. If things get hard and you want to yell, don't give up. Call Fix It Dale. DP Enterprises, 901-440-0335. 901-440-0335.